Oh, are we doing? Is it live? It says it is. Let's be sure. Can you hear me? Okay. Yes. All right, let me make sure I got the comments going on here. Can you hear me, everybody? Can you see me? Can you pop into the chat where you are right now? Oh, there's all the comments. Thank you. I was like, I know people have been saying things. I was saying things. We've got Las Vegas in the house. It's harder to stay further apart. Even in walking, women are wearing bikinis all over Vegas. It must be warmer there than it is here. Sex sucking. Time for drunken sex. Somebody's got the alien emoji. Loud and clear. Thank you. Hello, Saskatoon. We have Canada in the house. We've got California. We've got Chicago. It's bad when you don't have a girl in the house. Moroccan gamer, trust me, I've got you. I'm here. I'm going to share with you my own sex struggles today. I know what it feels like when there's no one in the house to have sex with. Been on it. Been living that life, and I'm going to help you fix it right here, right now. Charming from Canada, Pittsburgh, South Carolina, Seattle, Michigan, Robin in the UK, straightjacking, Santa Barbara. Hello, Paul. Hello, Andy. Matthew Ka, Dancing Shiva. Tried to do that move yesterday, fell over. Prem in Alabama, Vakshmi in India. Oh my God, you guys are coming in so fast. Hi, babes. Hi, welcome. Thanks for being here. Single dad, Las Vegas. Could you guys can we get a thumbs up? Are you like, I'm so fucking stoked. I'm gonna cuss, just so you know. If you have kids at home, around, if anybody's in earshot, there is cussing coming at you. We're gonna get really real on this live stream. I mean, we keep it pretty real, but we're getting realer. Your Majesty from Wuhan, China. I don't really have a lot of followers in China. That's cool. I don't know if you're really from Wuhan. That's cool. California, upstate New York, Rhode Island. Taz thinks he's going to be lonely after this. Taz, that's not necessarily true. That's a choice. Andy wants to know if I am alone. I'm not alone, but I'm also not having sex with other people in the house. Have someone in the house that you're annoyed. Sorry, did you see me just like my... Kentucky, Illinois. Give me a like. I know I'm not specific. Give this video a smash the button to let YouTube know that you are enjoying this live stream. Did y'all know, side note, that when we have like 200 people in this live stream, which we're pretty close, we got 124 right now, so you holler at your boys, tell them we're going live, tell them that they are missing out, that they are currently missing the live stream for best sex of your life. Post that shit up on Facebook or Instagram or whatever you use to talk to your boys. Send them a text with the link in it. Hey guys, join me over here. We got people in Suriname, Minnesota, Munich, Singapore, Missouri. Lovely neck. Thank you. So when we have like 200 plus people on this live stream, which we often do, we're like one of the top current live streams on YouTube when we're doing that. Like, isn't that crazy? Is that not inspiring to you? Like, we're not a super big community. Like, I mean, we're a community, but we're not that big of a community, you know? We only have 150,000 subscribers, which I know actually sounds like a lot, but it's actually not a lot. I mean, you see people on YouTube that have got like millions and millions of subscribers. Like, we're a pretty tight little community here of people who want to get better at sex, which is the best, and why I love being live with you all. I love you all so much. I don't know what a China eye is. I don't know that I want to find out. I feel like that might be kinky. Anyways, when we're doing this, when we have like 200 people, we're like one of the top live streams. Like, we're on like YouTube's homepage. Like, this is a big deal. I also want to celebrate real quick before we get into the good stuff. And I'm apologizing if you're watching this live stream later. I'll put the timestamp when I get started with the content. I'm just so excited to be here live with you all. I'm just so fucking excited. Anyway, we're going to have 160,000 subscribers here soon. We're like 2,000 people away. So I have a little request of all of you, which is to share this channel and ask someone that you know to subscribe. You're bold, you're brave, you want the people in your life to have great sex. So invite them. Like your dude that's like complaining about shit with this girl, be like, hey, I have an awesome channel that I love, and I think you'd enjoy Caitlin. Hi, Joel. I think you'd enjoy watching Caitlin live. I think you'd enjoy her videos. Like, share that. I bet we could get, there's 134 people on here right now. I bet we could get to 160,000 subscribers within like an hour if we really got on it. All right, but that's not what you came here for. Let me settle in. I'm like high on life right now, seeing all your beautiful names and faces. I just missed you guys so much. Richard, Clive, Layton, Pratik, Jake, Joel, John, Sean, John, all right, Lionel, Drew, Collie, Michael, David. David wants to know, what are we discussing today? We are discussing hot sex during COVID-19. And there's a couple parameters. So I'm going to give you some advice that works no matter what your situation is. Thank you, guys. No matter what your situation is that you're single, but and you're stuck on your own at home alone. Okay. No reason you can't have hot sex. I'm going to tell you about my own experience there. You're partnered and you're stuck in the house with your spouse and you guys are fucking sick of looking at each other. We can have hot sex over there. You are in a non-monogamous relationship and like all your partners are spread all over and you can't have hot sex with them in person. I got you. Okay. So if you're ready, give this video a thumbs up. Let's all just take like one collective deep breath and exhale all the way out. All right. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story, because I know that there's a temptation to be like, Caitlin, I can't have hot sex right now because I can't have hot sex right now because I'm single. I can't have hot sex right now because my wife isn't interested. I can't have hot sex right now because I can't convince this girl on Tinder to come over and fuck me. Who's in that situation? Who has a really compelling story as to why, a really compelling reason that they can't have hot sex right now? Can't do it. Just feel like, I can't have hot sex right now. Tell me. Put it in there. Tell me. Me. Say me. Tell me if that's you. Put me in the chat. Me. I don't think I can have hot sex right now. Yeah. I'm stuck. I'm feeling stuck. How good is it feeling stuck? It's not. That was a trick question. It does not feel good to be stuck. Saeed, I'm sorry. I didn't see your question. I'm on a roll right here. Yeah, exactly. It was me. 2 days ago, that was me. All right? I can't have hot sex right now. I'm stuck. And the reason for it is because when I get stressed out, often what happens is my sex drive goes up and I am really horny. And I am like, just like, it's not even like a good kind of horny. It's just sort of like a thirsty horny, like a creepy, like, I just want someone to fuck me. Not cute, horny. But what happens to my partner is sort of the opposite. More stress, less horny. Just like, oh, get away from me, don't want it. Right? So it doesn't matter that I live with this person. It doesn't matter that I'm married to this person. All that matters is that I'm over here, like, I don't even care. I just want it. And over here is like, yeah, I get it. Like, we're really stressed. It is a stressful time. And some people get really turned off during really stressful times. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with him. There's nothing wrong with any of us. There's nothing wrong with you if you're like me and you get really turned on. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong at all here. Like, let's get past the idea that there's something wrong. There's nothing wrong. Okay? I know some of you are like, what? Your husband will not fuck you right now? I know, but that's okay. Like, I'm not upset about that. I have been upset about that in the past. I would get really upset. How many people here have ever been upset because the person that they were with wouldn't fuck them at one point? Say me. I know, that's been me. Oh my God. You can see in my eyebrows, I keep doing this because that's the face I make getting stressed out. Where's my wedding ring? In a drawer downstairs. I had to come live. I just had to do this. I was typing emails before this. There was no need for the wedding ring. I'm stuck in the house. No one needs to know I'm married. Everyone in this house knows we're married. Are you primes to not shake it? I don't understand your question, Saeed, but don't shake hands. Yeah. All right, so it can be very frustrating. So here's what I did. And here's what I recommend that all of you do. And here's my very first tip for having hot sex under quarantine, even if you're married, even if you're single, even if you're not with your partner, even with whatever. Because, like, thirstiness doesn't look good on anybody, myself included. I challenge you. Look at me. I challenge you to be the best fucking lover you have ever had. I challenge you to treat your own body so good, to treat your hands, use your fantasy, use your imagination, use your fingers, use a toy, use lube, use a bathtub. We can get into the specifics. Be your own best lover. Do you guys want to hear about the best orgasm I ever had? Because I had a pretty good one the other day, but I will tell you, I'll go there to tell you the best orgasm I ever had. Well, there's two, actually. But one was a solo endeavor. Just me. Best orgasm I ever had. Because you know why? These hands, combined with this brain, these can do some work, folks. And there's nothing special about these hands. There's nothing special about this girl. All right? Everybody has this power. Everybody has the best hands that will ever touch you, that know exactly how and where and what pressure, and to scratch versus to be soft versus to be gentle versus to move faster, harder, slower. You guys, it's well within your power. The only thing that is preventing you from going there is a limiting belief that you have, or any sort of belief you have about you can't surprise yourself, there's no novelty, you're not able to, it's not good enough. Like, forget all that stuff. That is not true. That's a story that you made up to make sex with a woman sound better, or to stay like a victim that's not having the sex that you want to have. It's BS. Let it go. You can go back to having sex with people whenever this quarantine situation is up. But you know what? If you're going to take lemons and make lemonade, the best way to do that is with your own hands, and maybe with the help of a lube, and maybe with the help of a fleshlight. I'm reading the comments here. I don't know. Selenite. There's something. Thank you. I would accept the chance of getting the virus for you if I wanted. Thank you. Okay. Yes, Saeed. I want you to jerk off. And Morticia, I guarantee AA batteries are essential. Go get them, girl. Go get them, sister. Listen. I hear you guys saying it gets lonely by yourself. I know. I know exactly what you've been. I'm not telling you anything that I didn't go and figure out for myself, okay? The truth is that loneliness, you have to be alone right now, but you do not have to be lonely, okay? Being lonely is the result of the way that you're approaching, thinking about, or feeling a lack during this time. But you don't lack anything. You don't lack anything. You are able to give yourself everything that you want from a lover. And even if you have a girlfriend or a wife or a partner, and even if you're going to see her tonight or tomorrow, or you're looking at her right now, the truth is that you can be very lonely with another person. And you can be very sexually unsatisfied with another person right in the room with you. And you can have great sex by yourself. You can make yourself feel things. You can edge. You can try new stuff. You can play with different parts of your body. You can practice using different parts of your body. I want you to take like 20 minutes, but really at least like I really wanted you to take an hour. I want you to take an hour and just touch your body. Touch your body. I don't even care if you have an orgasm or not at the end, okay? I want you to recognize that you've never needed another person to have great sex. You have had everything that you need to have great sex this whole time. But you know what you're probably missing? You know what 99% of people are missing? They're missing the permission that they need to go there with themselves. Because I will tell you, it's not easy. You might think jacking off, oh, that's so easy. It's not easy. Jacking off like this just to get off to porn, that's easy. That's easy. Making love to yourself, being your own best lover, fulfilling your needs, being the tender lover that you have been wanting, and being willing to go there with yourself and give that to yourself, that's hard. I challenge you to take an hour, and touch yourself, touch your body. Self-pleasure. Start with like dripping, as if it was like honey, just dripping over your body. Slowly work on your breathing exercises. Take deep, steady breath. You can imagine that this is a lover's hand that's caressing you. You can imagine that you're being licked by 10 tongues. You can imagine Juan says that he's dying to suck pussy. You can be touching your lips and imagining that this is a pussy, just like smushing into your lips. Even if you, let me rephrase that. The only limitations are your imagination. There are no other limitations. Okay, I'm going to read some of these comments right now. I'm not good at self-play. Patricia, this is your opportunity. You can't leave the house. You can't go spend money. You can't go pick up strangers at the bar. This is an opportunity for you to get great at self-play. My girlfriend is a lawyer. She doesn't like to relinquish control. She likes me to feel emasculated. How do I make her less dominant? Interesting. Well, I don't know that you can force her to be less dominant. I actually think that she has to be able to surrender, control and surrender, domination and submission. So if she's not willing to drop out of control, if she's not willing to be in surrender, that's something that might be deeper than just your sex life. Maybe she has trouble surrendering everywhere. But I would have a conversation with her, and maybe you get her to surrender by wearing a blindfold sometimes for foreplay. You don't have to go like 100%. You can have her step down a little bit at a time. Try surrendering. But I bet, does she want to control everything else? Does she have trouble letting go of control of like dinner reservations, party planning? Who's taking care of the bills and the internet in the house? Time of Corona, it's not okay to have sex. Well, I disagree. You can have sex. It's just not smart to start having sex with people that you weren't already having sex with. So it's not that you can't have sex, it's that it's hard to have new sex partners. Glad to see you live. You just described my life. Bill, I think making love to yourself is one of the best things that we can do. I think we have an obligation to do that to ourselves right now. To be really, really good to ourselves right now. Because you know what? Sex with yourself, orgasm, it's good for you. Raises your vibration. It increases your immunity. It makes you healthier and happier. It makes you sleep better. Juan, I should make a masterclass about what? Self-pleasuring? Oh, I probably could do that. Going fishing at the creek. Oh, man, I'm sorry, Vecta. I feel like creeks should be open for fishing, but I hear you. The hardest thing to do, yeah, it's actually really, really a bold and beautiful thing to do. It is not easy. What I am recommending to you is not easy. It's not lonely. It's not lazy. We treat masturbation like it's a last resort. Like sex with other people is better. Sex with other people is not better. It's just different. You know what's better than anything else? Making your body feel good. Giving that to yourself. Give yourself whatever the thing is that you're looking to get from someone else. If you're looking to get security, if you're looking to get stability, if you're looking to get love from somebody else, guess what? No one will ever be able to give you those things. If you're looking to get sexual satisfaction from somebody else, every time it gets met, your desire for it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It's a bucket that you will never fill as long as you're looking at someone else to fill it. No matter how much love someone puts in that for you, it will never be enough unless you figure out how to do it for yourself. Yes, get the lube. Get the flashlight. No porn. Take all day. Where else are you going to go? If you're tired of playing video games, how about you spend an hour just self-love, 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 self-love. Other people want to go fishing. Amber wants to go fishing. Joseph can self-love for me. Greasy advice. I guess so. Is cuckolding safe right now? If you are already having sex with that person, I think the rule is just don't have any new sex partners. I owed you a video, said the antagonist. Well. Why don't you write that video for me on the electric complex and daddy issues, and then I will review your authorship, and I will maybe make a video. I have to do research to make that video. I can't just sit down and talk about the electric complex and daddy issues. I'm going to have to read some blog articles. So if you send me some blog articles, I will review them. Being comfortable with yourself, honey. Touching yourself within mentally, imagination's confidence without fear, letting go. Yeah, this is a great opportunity. Thank you, James Smoot. You reminded me. This is a great opportunity for you to learn fantasies. So like one thing that I'm recently into is like mummification. You've seen people get like mummified, get like wrapped up. Sometimes they do it with like saran wrap. They'll like saran wrap somebody together. It's a form of bondage because you're stuck, right? So like I'm kind of into mummification. I know this about myself because one time I went into a factory and I saw a thing getting palletized, you know, where they put things on a pallet and then the pallet spins and then saran wrap like wraps around the pallet. And I remember looking at this thing going, that looks hot. I want that. So all of a sudden I'm like, okay, apparently I'm into mummification. That's cool. This is a great time to expose yourself to other stuff, to other fantasies, to other people that are doing sexy stuff. Learn about stuff you didn't know you liked before because you have an opportunity to go there. You want to learn about Tantra? This is the time to learn about Tantra. You want to learn about BDSM? Learn about BDSM. Don't forget to wash your hands first. That's a damn good point. Thank you, Said. Thank you about the haircut compliments. It's a little long because I don't think I'm allowed to go to the salon right now. Porn is bad. No, I don't think porn is bad. I don't think it's good either. I think it depends on the man, the porn, the application, how often, what he's doing while he's watching porn. Porn can be great. Porn can be educational in its own way. But the one thing you have to remember is that porn is a movie. It's a movie. It's like Jurassic Park is a movie. I was a kid when Jurassic Park came out. Jurassic Park scared me. And I remember my mom saying to me, don't be scared, honey, it's just a movie. And you got to say, if you're watching porn and you're not reminding yourself, hey, this is a movie, this is a movie, this isn't real. This isn't the real thing. Some porn is real. I would highly recommend that you look for that porn. But how can I say that porn is bad? It's not bad, it's not good. It just is. It's a matter of what you do with it. How can I get her to give me a break from sex during our quarantine? Tell her to go self-pleasure. That's what I'm saying. Okay, hang on. I'm catching up on comments. Someone is eating pussy right now. It's fun. How did you type that? She's like spread out. Quarantine pickup lines. Yes, I read some of those. If you guys want to see, I post stories all the time. If you are using YouTube from your phone, you can go to my channel, and whenever there's like a ring around my icon, picture of me, little thumbnail, that's a story. So you can only watch those from your cell phone, though. If you're on YouTube on your desktop, you can't see my stories. You should definitely check out my stories, though, because sometimes I just love you guys, and I just am thinking about you, and I'm like, I got to come up with something. I got to like show them what's going on in my world right now. So I'll be like, here's a little slice of what my life is like. Here's what I'm thinking about right now. Never find women who enjoy sex or any attractive single ones. Well, Axel, that sounds awful. And also, like, it's not true. How can it be true that you never have met any attractive single women? It's not true. Stop believing that shit. You literally, right now, unless you can come up with one good reason to continue to believe that, and the only reason I can think of to continue to believe that is because you enjoy keeping yourself down, feeling small, playing safe, and being sad. Do you enjoy keeping yourself down and playing small? Then might as well give up that belief, unless you can prove it. Unless it's real, like this table is real, like this window is real, like this is real. If you can't put your hands on it, like you can put your hands on this, it's not real, it's a belief. And if it's not serving you, time to let it go. Bro, we are entering a new world. Clear out your old programming and download some new programming. Like, I believe that there are attractive single women out there. And I'm open to meeting them. And they're going to want to have sex with me when I do meet them. I knew this live stream was going to get loud. I hope you're all right with me yelling at you. Give me a like if you're in it to win it, man. If you haven't given me a thumbs up, if you already gave me a like, give me a thumbs up in the chat. But click on the little, you know what I'm talking about, the little smash the like button. If you enjoy having me live, if you enjoy having your questions answered, if you are here with me for the long haul. Neutral 69, you sound like you're a horny woman, Caitlin. I would say I'm a turned on woman. Yeah. I would say that I live my life from a place of arousal, being turned on. Yeah, how could I have a sex channel if I didn't get into sex? This would be so boring if I didn't enjoy sex. We got 100 likes. Keep them coming. Yes. What toys can I recommend for men? Juan, great question. I really like masturbation sleeves, but there is a toy called the Manta, M-A-N-T-A, from Fun Factory that looks, it's like a vibrating ring for men, and you can masturbate with it, and then when you have a partner, she can be giving you a blowjob, and then you put this thing up underneath the shaft, and you could like vibrate your whole dick, or you can do that while you're having sex, and she's getting some vibration because your dick is literally vibrating inside of her. This is actually we're only on our second tip here, but I'm going to give it to you in just a second. You're welcome, Bill. I'm going to take a couple more questions and we'll do tip number 2. Real challenge is allowing that type of emotional openness, vulnerability, and connection with the self. Could not have said it better myself, man. That is why we talk ourselves out of stuff. You know what? I'll give you this bonus tip. Sometimes I give this to my clients in coaching, is watch yourself masturbate in front of a mirror. Now, some women on this chat, you might have been told that before. That's popular advice that we give to women because women have never seen their vulvas. They never took a mirror and just looked to see what was going on down there. Oh my gosh, it's actually really beautiful, right? But one thing we never say that to men. Men, I highly recommend that you get a mirror, put it down on the ground, and have it angling up. Remember, anything closer in the mirror is going to look bigger. So you put it down so that your dick is closer to the mirror than any other part of your body. And guess what you're going to find out is that, number one, you are an amazing sexual being. You got power. Number 2, you're going to have a reconciliation. You're going to see yourself in a new light that you haven't before, and it's going to be amazing. We just lost like 40 viewers. People were not into that tip. Hi, Patricia, and your husband. Okay, I'm going to catch up on these things. Who else we got here? What, that man can't last a long time to sex. What does he do to stay longer? Hi, Gladys. That is basically what my whole channel is about. Search Caitlin V on YouTube. I also have a masterclass called Come When You Want. I extended the money back guarantee on the masterclass. It is 98% effective at ending premature ejaculation. 98%. The number of people who have said to me is the best money they ever spent. Honestly, it's like every day someone's like, this is the best thing I ever bought, ever in my life. I would buy this again. I can't believe it doesn't cost more. Go get it. Go check it out. Okay. Best small vibrator that's convenient for a woman. A bullet is the best vibrator. Oh my gosh, guys, sorry, I got lost. There's a lot of comments here. Okay. Maca root can be good for some people. I can't really answer that question. It might be good for you, it might not. I personally love the taste of maca, and so I put it in all my smoothies. Oh, I'm rocking game. Porn can change the way that you feel about sex with normal looking people. I recommend that if you still want to watch porn that has like realistic looking people in it. How to get on that kitty? Well, here's the other thing about that thirst. Thirst isn't bad. Thirst is kind of what makes us want to like get up out of the bed in the morning and shower, shit, and shave and like go out and get stuff in the world, right? Thirst itself isn't bad. Yeah, if it's only a problem if it's getting in the way of you doing other things. That's what it was for me. I was like, I'm so thirsty. I can't think about anything else. And it's actually going to put a stress. It's like more stressful. And that's when I was like, you know what? I'm going to spend a lot of time self-pleasuring. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to spend as much time as I can just by myself, working my own body, using my own hands. Okay. Nothing more frustrating than seeing others have sex, said Axel. Haven't been with another for 17 years. Weight and self-pleasure. All right. Joseph, let's not make it 18. I know we did have 100 viewers, and then I talked about masturbating in front of a mirror, and people were like, I'm out. That's fine. That's some of the best advice I've ever given. Try it. I honestly, the first time I thought of that, I was talking to a client, trying to remember. Oh, he had a lot of shame. That was his thing. Tons and tons of shame about like his sexual desires, his fetishes, his kinks. And I was like, you know what you need to do, man? You have got to see yourself for the sexually powerful, cock-bodied man that you are. If you can't see how fucking sexy you are as a man with a cock, with this energy, with this like masculine power center, then how are you going to expect somebody else to see it? How do you expect anybody else to see how amazing and how just beautiful you are as a sexual being, as a sexual man, if you can't see it for yourself first? And so I said, get out a mirror. So we get on a call the next week. I said, well, how did it go? I masturbate in front of a mirror. How did it go? And he goes, Caitlin, I just had no idea how big I am. I'm just so much bigger than I thought I was. And I was like, my work here is done. No, just kidding. We had so much more work to do after that. Okay. But the moral of the story is that it was great. It was great for him, and I hope that he's still doing it. Supplements on blood flow and circulation, anything that supports nitric oxide, so like CoQ10, for example. I don't have a ton of supplement recommendations. I'm doing a lot of research on that right now, so hang on. We will get to the sexual recommendations. But nitric oxide is good for erections. It's good for blood flow, and you can use magnesium, especially at night, is good for relaxing your muscles. If you've got a really tight pelvic floor and you're a man that's dealing with premature ejaculation, sometimes that's just because there's so much tension in the pelvic floor. Highly recommend a magnesium supplement if that's safe for you. Obviously, I'm not a doctor. You have to talk to a doctor or your healthcare professional. Nice thing about magnesium is that most people are deficient in it anyways. I have found that taking a couple at night helps me sleep. Calcium is what's needed to make the muscle go like this. Magnesium is what's needed to make the muscle go like that. So, gotta get them both. Okay. Reading comments. You can masturbate while watching yourself, Sam, and I recommend that you do. How can I keep my sausage after I come? Cock ring is the only way to keep yourself hard after you have reached an orgasm until you are next able to get hard. Big muscles help your sex life? I mean, only if she wants you to pick her up and move her around. I haven't have a single sister. I do not. I have a married brother. I don't. I sometimes think off cock when I masturbate. I don't know what maybe think of. Oh, of cock when I masturbate. That's great. Phenomenal. You get to practice, not practice, you get to like enjoy other things, other fetishes, other stuff while you are masturbating. I have a nostrils fetish. Like these guys, these puppies. Someone just bought the Manta. All right, Juan, you're going to have so much fun. Man, you should send me I should have an affiliate for that. Send me a couple bucks, Manta. How can you find a way to make yourself come from a blowjob if you never did? And I'm 40. That's tough. You have to train yourself to be able to orgasm in that way. This is sort of similar to the way that I help women to get off of vibrators. They've never had an orgasm without a vibrator. It's like sometimes you get yourself really close with a vibrator and then you take the vibrator away. Or you get yourself really close without a vibrator and then you add the vibrator at the last minute. Same is true for getting off of blowjobs. Uh-oh, we're having technical difficulties. Come on, man. Bo, are we back? Just for the life of me. Okay. Yeah? I gotta get some mother effing Botox. Look at those eyebrows, just crunched. We're back. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I was just typing in the comments. It's live. Here I am saying, like, thanks, guys. I love you so much. I can just tell you that. I love you guys so much. All right. Some people are saying you can refresh the page. Okay. All right. I'm just getting back up into the comments here. Feel her affection, attention, needs. Got it. Put it down on a woman, says Adrian. I recommend that you check my course, She Comes Too, which is, it's too much. It's like, it's everything. It's seduction, it's oral sex, it's fingering, it's everything. That's how you put it down on a woman. That's a big question, yo. I love it. You guys are all writing in, helping each other with the supplements question. I am working on supplements, I promise. Bro, you are not doing this to me. Am I live with you? A friend is in bed next to me watching. Wow, Gary, meow. Love it. Good then froze. Oh, okay, you guys want me to answer the how to come from oral. Listen, you can come from anything. It's just a matter of training your body. Your body's already figured out how to have orgasms in some ways. But now we got to bring the other ways. So one way of doing that is, again, by getting really close to having an orgasm and then switching. So this is how, so for example, if your girl wanted to have a nipple-gasm, she's never had a nipple-gasm before, what you do is you get her really in a state of pleasure and high arousal, and then you have her touch her nipples while you're bringing her to orgasm, or she touches her nipples while she's bringing her to orgasm, or whatever. Now we have extra sunlight happening. Hey. And this is how you slowly over time get to the point where she can associate this kind of pleasure with that kind of pleasure. No, bro, we're not doing the bigger bit rate because it couldn't handle it. Okay. Non-aesthetics penis. All right, we're good. We're back. Just catching up on comments. How do you leave a woman with after tremors? After tremors, also known as Kriya, are a form of energetic orgasms. That's it's got to be really good orgasm. I would recommend helping her to focus on her breath and helping her to take a really long time to reach up to orgasm. So if you have more foreplay, more tease, then you'll be more likely to. But if she's not having like after, oh my God, she's not doing that, it's just a matter of having more powerful orgasms. And not everyone's going to have those. Some people are going to have really powerful orgasms and they never have aftershocks. Some of you have experienced that. You've not had aftershocks, but you've had some really great orgasms. Some of you have aftershocks and you didn't even have an orgasm at all. You're just like, oh, that feels really good. I could tell you more about the erotic blueprint. So if you want, I'm going to lean back because maybe that's less sunshine. There we go. Someone's shooting a porno on my internet connection. Well, if they were shooting a porno in there and they did not invite me, I will be so hurt. Okay. Can you give an orgasm from a woman from massage? Yes, it really depends more on your definition of orgasm than anything else, but absolutely you can give an orgasm. Okay, new hot topic in sex ed these days? Oh man, this, I don't know, man. Sex is as old as time. Everything is new and everything is old at the same time when it comes to sex. Okay. Fantasizing about cuckolding. Yes, Your Majesty, there is. Get toys and then role play. Like, this toy is this guy, like bring in that sexual energy, but you don't actually have to have another person there. That's the best thing about any fantasy, and that's the best thing about doing toys. I've been working on a video about DP. Do you guys know what DP is? Double penetration. And I posted on my YouTube stories. Would you guys like to hear about DP? It was like about 60-70% yes, 35% no. And what I really wanted to talk about more than anything else was that actually DP can be done with a toy. You don't need to have another person there. But we kind of get up. I think we have like this pornified kind of like, it has, obviously there needs to be another person for it to count. It doesn't. You can DP with 2 toys. I can DP myself. It feels good. That's why I wanted to talk about it, and we will. Let the sunshine. Okay. Ooh. Dancing Shiva. Actually, for staying hard after ejaculation, I rely on my imagination / staying turned on. Also, I breathe in and direct my energy back to myself, and this re-energizes me. Yes, great. From Phoenix. Thank you, Scott. Scroll is gold. Thank you, Dean. The goat. Edging, and more edging. Yes, you got nowhere else to go. You got nothing else to do. You already played Animal Crossing 11 times, and Mario Kart, and Zelda. I don't know. We just got a Nintendo, whatever the Nintendo thing is. Switch? I've been playing a lot. I don't know what it's called, but I did play a lot of Mario Kart this weekend, and it was great. Okay. Who's ready for tip number 2? 40 minutes later. Okay. So just a quick recap. Tip number 1 was make love to yourself. Tip number 2, we'll go ahead and just count it, was make love to yourself in front of a mirror so that you can see what a hot man or woman you are. Okay? So that you can see how big you are, so that you can see how you fill up your hand. Trust me, it's an intimate experience. I didn't know that was going to be tip number 2. I wasn't planning on it, but since it came up, I think it really is the right thing. Ooh, Joseph, that sounds awful. I got so distracted I perforated my colon. Interested in DP. I have a big dick, but lady don't love me. Video on foreskin. Okay. All right, cool. So my third tip is actually for people that this is best for people that are in a relationship, but you don't have to be in the same room to do it. And this is cock and pussy worship. So don't get strung up on that idea. This isn't about a false idol or anything like that. This is just a word that I'm going to use for how straight up devoted you can be to your partner's cock or pussy. And this is strictly just treating that part of their body with so much reverence. Like decorating it, loving it, writing it a love letter, being with it, like taking it in your hands, taking it in your mouth. Like, what do you do when you worship something? You love it completely. You give yourself over to it completely. You give yourself over in devotion. So if you don't have a person, or you don't have a specific cock or pussy that you want to worship, you could take this more generally and worship the idea of, or the grand or the great pussy. Like, it doesn't have to be Jessica's pussy. It could be pussy in general. Adoration of yoni. Exactly. Thank you, Joseph. You can come up with a list of reasons that you love pussy. You can write a list of gratitude for pussy in general. You could say, it could start with, I want to start by thanking all the pussies in the entire world for being the creators of all life. And I do this all the time for cock, because I work with men. I'm in love with a man. I'm bisexual, but my primary relationship and partnership is with a man. And I will just adore him. Adore his cock, his lingam, if we're going to stick to the yoni lingam term. Which is so funny. It's so funny to even hear myself say this, guys, because a couple years ago, there's no way I could have used the word cock on a live stream and kept a straight face. Because you know what? We're all learning. We're all getting better. I'm getting better too. You guys think I don't just come on here and talk about what you should be doing. I come on here, I talk about what I've already done. I don't ever give you an example or make a recommendation at all that I didn't personally try myself first. hard to do if she's a 5 or a 6. I disagree. Pussy is not something that I would rate on a scale from 1 to 10. That's just an idea that we got from, I don't even know where we got that from. That's just an example of one of the worst parts of our culture, is that we rate people based on their attractiveness and make them bad or good based on how they look, as opposed to like who they are. All right, if you like this idea, if you've enjoyed this live stream, give me a thumbs up. We have 140 people. We only have 118 likes. I bet we can at least get to 130 in like the next 10 seconds. All right, the idea, I'm not totally done. So the reason that I love the idea of being devoted, being in worship to cock or pussy, or all pussies, or all cocks, or even your cock, or even your pussy, or the pussy that you love the most, is because it puts us in a place of gratitude and gratefulness, right? Let's be totally clear. Right now, a lot of people are suffering. I mean, you might be suffering because someone you know and love is ill. You might have lost someone. You might just be stuck in your house, right? Quickest route out of suffering, quickest route out of feeling like a victim of fate, feeling down, feeling shitty. I don't know why that was the word. I was not going to say shitty. I just said cock worship. So I don't know why I would stop with shitty. A lot of us feel shitty. You know what's very, very powerful for getting us out of a shitty mood is being grateful. So we can light a list of things that we love, a list of things that we're grateful for. I'm seeing all of your thumbs up. Thank you, loves. Thank you, Alex, Catherine, Juan, Artisan Bread, Joseph, Andre, Lucien, Calvin, Alex, Remedy, Dan, Kevin, Ryan, Johnny, Adrian. Oh, the idea of tightness versus looseness. You could write a love letter to all the pussies that you have ever been inside of and how much you loved them. It doesn't matter who they were connected to. You can just write a love letter to pussy in general. All the pussies you've watched in porn, all the pussies you want to lick, the ones that you're gonna taste, the ones that you're gonna experience, the ones that you want to experience, the ones that you're fantasizing about experiencing. This puts you in a place of gratitude, gratefulness. It stops you from thinking about yourself and how shitty it is to be stuck at home, and it starts getting you in a mindset of loving others, loving the divine parts of our body that brought us into this world, that bring us so much pleasure. Writing love letters, writing thankful, writing gratitudes, it's so powerful. It feels so good. Rodney wants to know if I can do a video on that, on pussy worship, on cock worship. Absolutely, that's a great idea. I know I've never thought to do that before. I wasn't actually sure I was going to share this tip with you guys. Did you guys like this? Could you type yes into the chat to let me know that you liked it? I will admit I was a bit nervous because that can sometimes set people off. Some people don't really, when I say like cock worship or pussy worship, that's just like can be a real turn off for people. I think it's amazing. I think it's something that like I love doing. I love doing it for my man. I love when he does it for me. I love just like recognizing that there's so much power in sex and sexuality. Oh, Kyle, I'm so happy that yes, we got you better at oral sex. Yes, Rodney. Yes, Joseph. Yes, Vince. Yes, Trevor. Yes, Joel. Yes, Skylar. Juby. Item. If there was no pussy in this world, it would royally suck. I agree 1,000 times over. It would suck. So let's be grateful for the pussy of this world. And it's not about the pussy I'm having or getting or not getting. It's not about the pussy I feel like I'm not connected to. Like, appreciating these things is how you bring them into your life. If you appreciate money and you want more of it, you don't sit around hating everybody that's got money, right? You figure out how to connect with more money. Same is true with pussy. You want more pussy in your life? Fucking get on board of loving pussy, appreciating pussy, calling pussy over to you, making yourself a magnet, a pussy magnet. We're all in this together, y'all. You're not alone. Thank you for reminding me that I am not alone. If you liked this live stream and you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. If there's something that I have ever done, if any of my YouTube videos have ever helped you to have a better sex life, I have a challenge for you. Oh my god, I love that your mom is watching. That makes me so happy. Yes, moms deserve great sex too. Mom is the original pussy. Just saying. We all came out of one. You love hearing me say pussy. Listen, all right, if you like this channel, if anything I've ever said helped you to have a better sex life, do me a favor and share a video with a friend of yours. Just one video. Someone that you liked. Someone who you think their sex life or their marriage or whatever, say, hey, I bet you and your wife could have fun with this one during the quarantine. Try it out. It will help me so much. So much. Remember, because I talk about sex, the internet and the algorithm doesn't always support adult conversations, even though they're educational. And so if I've ever given you something and it worked for you, quickest way to thank me, the best way to thank me is to get this into the hands of more people, because happier, more sexually satisfied people is going to change the world. And that's not just what I believe, that's literally what I know, that's what I see. The more sexually satisfied someone is, the more radiant they are, the more they show up in a powerful way to this world. And you know what? The world needs turned on people. The world needs turned on women. The world needs turned on men. We need masculine, powerful men that are feeling into their masculinity, feeling confident in that sexy masculinity. And we need powerful, sensual, turned on women that are loving sex, that are worshiping cock. That's what this world needs, y'all. If you agree with me, help me by sharing this video. I don't care if you share this video. This video is probably a little bit out there for some people. I want to thank every single one of you for joining me today. I want to thank you for hopping on this live. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for having notifications turned on. If you're not already on my email list, go to Better Sex. Oh, I pointed in the right direction. Never happens. BetterSexCoach.com. At the bottom, you can sign up for my email list, and then I'll send you one email right before I do these live streams. Also, I love hearing about how I helped you. That makes me get up every morning and want to do it all over again. We're coming out with only one YouTube video this week, but I'm doing 2 videos a week from here on out because I love you guys. I really want you to have... I want you to have the best sex ever. And I think you've trusted me with giving you information. You're here because you trusted me and the information that I had to share. And I'm going to keep that coming. God, I love you so much. I don't want to hang up. Oh, you're the best. You're the freaking best. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for signing in. All right. I'm out, y'all. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you soon. New video comes out Thursday. 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. Mwah. Bye-bye.